Am I the a-hole for painting a curse word on the wall of my friend's new house? My friend and his wife just bought their first home. It is a fixer-upper and I have been helping them out. My father was a handyman and contractor, so I have a lot of skills and experience with doing maintenance, repairs, and upgrades on a house. I also have pretty much all the tools I need to do most of the work. This last weekend, I was helping paint the dining room. I had everything set up the way I wanted and I was ready to go. For some freaking reason, his wife decides to let their dogs into the room I'm painting. One of them steps in the roller tray and then jumps upon me. His wife laughed it off like it was not a big deal that I had paw prints on me. I also had to throw out that primer because it now had mud in it. I had told them both to let me do the work in peace. After I prepared a new tray of paint, I wrote the word FUCK in huge letters on the wall. In primer, for those of you who may not know, primer is the coat of paint that you put down before the actual paint. For lack of a better word, it sticks to the wall better. And when it dries, it creates a better surface for the paint to stick to. His wife saw it and freaked out. She said I was drawing profanity in her house. I told her it was primer and to stay out of my way. I then finished the job and went home. My friend called me and said that I had really upset his wife with my childishness, and that she would not let me back until I apologized. I asked him what I was apologizing for. He said that I wrote a curse word on his wall. I asked him to provide a picture. He said he couldn't since I had painted over it. I asked what the problem was since the word wasn't there anymore. He said that I needed to apologize. I said that him wanting me to apologize was in no way the same as me needing to apologize. He said that I could not come back until I did. No problem for me. I was helping him for free on my weeks off from work. He called me 2 days later and asked if I was coming to finish painting since I would be away at work for 3 weeks. I said I wasn't ready to apologize yet and maybe I would when I got back. I probably won't. Now she is telling everyone that I'm a crappy person for leaving a job half finished. I tell everyone who asks that I was working for free and that they told me not to come back. Now there is a big fight in our friend group between the people who think I should keep the peace and those who think she is being an entitled whiner. No one else is volunteering to help at their house and now either they have to half-bake the job or pay someone. I'm getting hell for that too. Am I the a-hole? Here are the top comments, plus OP's reply.
Info: how much do you value the friendship?
OP replied, meh, I could take it or leave it. I liked my friend a lot more before he got married.
Not the a-hole. Did they even offer to pay you for the job to begin with? If not, they aren't entitled to your time. Besides, the word is covered, so it shouldn't be a big deal. They wouldn't have even seen it if they didn't walk in before you painted over it.
OP replied, they didn't need to offer to pay. I was glad to help. I have a lot of free time on my weeks off and I was glad to do it.
Yeah, some folks get more upset than others about swears, so I can see for someone like that how seeing at their wall unexpectedly might be upsetting. It was covered though, and she messed up first and worst.
Hot take, everyone sucks here. Friend's wife, she should not have brought the dog to the workspace and made a mess in there while OP was painting. She should apologize for that. For OP, he wrote the curse word and the friend's wife saw it and was not happy about it. If the couple found it funny, it would have just ended at that after it was covered. But since the wife was unhappy about what OP did, he should have apologized and things would have subsided. Even if he doesn't want to continue anymore, free labor or paid, he can't just do whatever he wants. He does sound like a proud man. If he valued this friendship highly, he would have apologized immediately even if it's not a big deal to him. People have different perceptions about things.